Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is NeatoCheeto, and I am playing Hearthstone. I'm back playing Hearthstone. Kind of back playing Hearthstone. This is the return of Hearthstone, and the return of more arena runs and solo adventures and all kinds of stuff I'm going to be doing in Hearthstone here in the upcoming weeks. But for this one, I'm gonna do an arena run. I have 475 gold, which isn't very much, but that's because I spent it on other arena runs that I've done off camera and stuff like that. So, plus I also bought, with gold, one of the single-player campaign things. And eventually what I'm going to do is buy the rest of them with money, and then I'm going to record them for the channel, because I want to do it. So I'm going to do it. That's all I got. So anyway, this is about this arena run that we're going to do. Hopefully we get some heroes that we like. I'm not huge on any of these heroes. As you may know or may not know, I know I talked about it in the return video for Hearthstone. I love the Hunter. It's the character that I have been drawn to after playing a decent amount with all the characters. It's the character that I'm best with, and so that's the one I play the most. I do play other ones as well. But out of these three, I think I'm going to pick the Warrior. I like the Warrior a lot. I'm going to do it. So let's hopefully get some good cards here to be able to pick. We'll pick our arena deck, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Right off the bat, I want a Sunwalker. Great. Taunt, Divine Shield. Fantastic. Great card. Arcanite Reaper's a really good weapon. Volcanic Drake could be a good weapon if I played it right with something. And obviously the Priestess of Balloon, pretty good, especially if you need to restore health to your hero. I'm going to take an Arcanite Reaper because I want one weapon at least. So we could combo that Arcanite Reaper with this Heroic Strike, give it basically 9 attack, which is great. We could toss a Wisp or a Warbot. Having a Warbot is kind of nice because it's good to have an early game card that can do a little bit of damage. It does have some interesting in you know, that it has Enrage plus 1 attack. And we could combo it with other mechs if we want to try to make a mech deck out of this. I don't know, but I'm going to take it anyway. We'll see. Death's Bite. Deal 1 damage to all minions. Interesting. If we get any secrets, this is good. I think I'll grab the Mad Scientist just in case. Angry Chicken. Such an interesting card. It's got plus 5 attack for Enrage, but it's a 1/1/1, so I'm gonna pass on that because I don't really have anything. I don't really have anything there. I'm gonna get a Defender of Argus. Pretty good card. Enrage. Enrage could definitely be good if comboed correctly, even with something like the Warbot. Deals 1 damage, gives it 2 attack, and this Warbot also gains 1 attack, so it technically gains 3 attack. This could be good if I played any spells, and obviously Loot Hoarder is great for card draw. I don't have any card draw yet. I'm going to take the card draw just to be safe. Here's another card draw. Armani Berserker and another Death Bite. I'm going to take card draw again. I'm feeling good about the card draw. Another card draw. This is an interesting one. Whenever this minion takes damage, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. It's a 4/2/5. It's not fantastic, but it's good for getting damage to the enemy hero going on. A 2/2/3 stealth, and this obviously 4/2/4. And I get a card. I kind of like this Axe Flinger. I'm going to take the Axe Flinger. Let's do it. Mana Wraith. Gnomish Experimenter. Draw a card if it's a minion. Transform it into a chicken. I mean, that's kind of interesting, but it's not that good. Argent Commander is good. I like the Divine Shield and the Charge and all that stuff. Frothing Berserker is really good, and if you can combo a Frothing Berserker well, you can seriously take over a game very quickly. I'm not going to be doing a Pirate deck, so I don't need this Pirate. It's not very great. Questing Adventurer could be really good if I'm able to play some cards on it. It gains attack, and obviously, but I like Frothing Berserker, so I'm going to take 1 at least. Okay, I'll take an Ironbeak. being able to silence a minion is fantastic and really good. I would like one Heroic Strike in my deck, so let's take one while we have the opportunity. Shield Bearer is kind of nice just to get a taunt out there and to kind of, if you're doing a rushdown deck, it's very good. Argent Squire's nice. Arathi Weaponsmith is okay. It gives me a 2/2 weapon, which is pretty nice, but it's just a 4/3/3. And I mean, I only have one other weapon in my deck, so I guess it's not the worst thing to have. But I also want some early game cards as well, so we'll do that. If you're holding a dragon, take one. I don't have any dragons. The Ogre Magi is okay. It's a 4/4/4 and spell damage +1, but I don't have a lot of spell damage going on, especially not with this deck so far. I am only about halfway through, though, so I really like this Axe Flinger, though. I'm going to take another one. Okay, Light Warden, not very great for what I'm doing. I don't have a lot of healing anywhere in here yet. A Mana Addict. A Mana Addict is kind of nice just to play on early on. It's a 2/1/3. This is a 1/1/2. I'm going to take the 2/1/3 here. Stoneskin Gargoyle can be annoying if you can continually keep him alive. But I'm going to take a Silverhand Knight. 5/4/4, and also you get a 2/2 out of it. Kind of nice to get a little of both. Friendly Mech 2/2. We only have one other mech in our deck so far, and we're more than halfway through it, so that's not really going to be that great of a thing. I'm going to take the Shield Maiden, 5 armor when you play it, and it's a 6/5/5, which is pretty dang good. Oh, okay. The start of your turn gained 1/1. So if I can keep him alive for like one turn, then he immediately becomes a 3/3. A Hobgoblin, when you play a 1-attack minion, give it 2/2. That could be really good if I could play it early on. And the Recombobulator's transform a friendly minion into a random minion with the same cost. Could be really good. Could be just you know, it's total luck, really. I'm going to take the Hobgoblin. Because why not? Alright, Explosive Sheep, Young Dragonhawk, Mogishan Warden. Mogishan Warden's an interesting taunt. It's got so much health. Explosive Sheep actually can be really good if you are in a kind of a pickle, because it does 2 damage to all minions. And so I'm going to take one. I really like it. I didn't think I would like it when I first saw the card. I've slowly started to like it. A 1/02 Dragon Egg. Every time it takes damage, summons a 2/1 Whelp. Could be good. The Imp Master is okay. You get the 1/1 Imps, and you can kind of overwhelm with that if you need to. But I'm going to take the Grim Patron if... It's just kind of nice. Leopard Gnome, I'm going to take a Mech Warper. My mechs cost 1 less. If I can get that and play it and use it, then I can really do some good stuff with that. Another mech, but I'm going to take a Cleave. I would like one, and it does 2 damage to 2 random enemies. I need something to help me out with that. I like the Clockwork Gnome. The Death Rattle, getting a spare part is kind of nice. He's good for the early game. I'll take him. I'm obviously focusing a lot on early game here, obviously. Because I have a lot of 2-mana cards, which isn't necessarily bad. It allows me to combo and kind of overwhelm an opponent if I can. I do want a Booty Bay Bodyguard, though. Having taunt is very nice. Frostwolf Warlord is good, and the reason that it's good, especially with this deck, is because I do have a lot of 2-mana cards, so if I can play a lot on the field and then call him out, that could be awesome. Mad Bomber, no. Frost Elemental is great, though, and I will take one. 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. Don't really want to hedge my bets on that. And an Elven Archer is good if I can get it early on, so I'm going to take one of those. A bunch more early cards, you know. It just kind of happens. Whenever minion dies, gain 1 attack. Could be good if I could play it correctly. Cult Master is when your other minion dies, draw a card. I don't really need more card draw, and it's a hard card to use correctly. But do I want another Arathi Weaponsmith? Not really. I'd rather have a Flesh-Eating Ghoul, so let's take one. I got 2 more cards left. No legendaries or anything like that. Dancing Swords draws a card for your opponent. I'm going to take a Spider Tank. I want another mech in my deck, if you know what I mean. And here we have another mech. Can't be targeted by spells or hero power. 4/2/5. The Young Priestess could be good if I can keep it alive. Don't really need the Murloc. I'm going to take the mech. So, we have a very interesting deck here. It's a very a very... It's kind of balanced, more heavily, obviously, towards the 2, but not a lot of big game cards. I don't know. Let's play and let's find out what the hell the deal is going to be with this deck. I'm kind of... I don't want to say I'm stumped at it, but it's a very interesting deck. It doesn't have a ton of... It doesn't have a ton of super large advantages. It doesn't have a ton of combos. I have a few mechs that I can kind of combo together to do some good stuff. I have some other cards that I can combo with other cards, but there's not a ton of that. And I've found where my strength lies when I do play Hearthstone, is being able to combo myself into a win. So we'll see how it goes. Playing Swanky Orc, the mage. So we'll see how it goes. I would like to keep that taunt, but I don't need it right now. I'd rather have some better early game cards with the 4 and the 5, and I got the Mech Warper, which is good. So we'll see what we can do. Greetings, motherfucker.
Hello.
Turn this light off. Close this door. We got stuff to do. I'm gonna try to save my coin a little bit, if I can.
Someday I'll be just like you.
And so we'll see what we want to do. I don't want to play my Mech Warper just yet. What I would like for him to do is play another 2 cards so I can just get rid of him right now. Well, he didn't quite do that, but at least I can get rid of the 3/2 with my Cleave. So let's do that. We'll leave the taunt there. And we'll see what we're going to do about it later. I mean, I can silence the taunt with my Iron Beak. Or I could silence that. Interesting. Interesting. What should I silence? The freeze isn't that big of a deal to me. But I'm going to silence that guy anyway. It's the right thing to do. I don't want to call my Mech Warper just yet because it's like, you know, I want him to... I want him to be useful. I don't want to call him out and then just not get anything out of him, you know? So, we'll see what we decide to do here. Should probably end my turn. Didn't even notice. I'm not super skilled. What I need to do... I started like 3 different sentences there. What I really need to do is I need to go through and start playing more of the characters. And just really get to working on, you know... Ugh. This is an interesting little thing we got going on here. I really need to get to working on, just getting better with all of the characters. And really understanding how all the characters work, how to use them. Ugh. That was just... That was a really well played play there. This is very annoying. This deck that he has going on here is very, very, very annoying. I'm in an interesting spot here. He has 11 damage right now that he can do. I'm pretty fucked. I got pretty fucked pretty quick in this game. He had a very strong start, and there was really nothing that I could do about it. And, you know, that's kind of that. I'm guessing he has a card that'll kill me? He does. Well, that was quick. Not good. Not good. Not a good start. I was interested to see how this deck was going to play out, but I mean... Fuck, I mean, what am I supposed to do there? He got the right cards at the right time, played them the right way, and I kind of got screwed. Part of a learning experience, I guess. Let's call it that and move onward with our Hearthstoning. We did just get fucking stoned right there. We got destroyed. It was like an old school jury verdict. The Nekibot. This is let's see, playing the priest. I mean, it's okay. I don't... let's try to get something better. I like these two. Starting off with 2 lower down cards. It's pretty nice. This guy's got the card back that I have, which is actually from the last season of ranked play. Which is kind of nice. Greetings! So let's get some of these going. Do that. Let's break this crystal. For good luck, Ovs. Get that gem out of there. Whenever I cast a spell, gain 2 attack this turn. I could use that in tandem with this heroic strike, if I can kind of get everything to go properly. Unfortunately, our mad scientist didn't work out because we didn't get any secrets. So the mad scientist is just a 2/2/2, and when he dies, and that's okay. That's okay. But I got a pretty good setup going on here. Like, this is I needed these cards in the beginning of my last turn. Or my last game, excuse me. Because it just allows me to kind of do a little bit more in the beginning. I got behind immediately in the last one. I like both those cards. Can't use them yet, but they're nice. Do I want to... yeah. Let's grab the card. See what it is. Minion 1 health. That's good. Let's just play the scientist. Let's attack this guy. Do we want to give anyone 1 health? Not really. I'd rather save it for later. Definitely rather save it for later. We don't have a lot of damage on the board, and obviously we're playing a priest, so we can definitely expect some healing to be going on. So it's nice to have a little bit of board, a little bit of board control, but it's not that much board control, you know. So what do we want to do here? We could take this guy out and save these guys on the field. We could kill this dude and sacrifice our Mad Scientist and the Divine Shield of our Argent Squire, and then call out what? Like my Nullifier? It's kind of an upgraded version of this. I'll do it. You think I won't do it? I will. I'm doing it right now. It was either that or the Axe Flinger. I like him just because he's Taunt, and Taunt is fantastic. He can't be targeted by hero powers or spells, which is really nice, and it's nice to have a Taunt out there kind of early, and next turn I can call out my my Axe Flinger if I so desire. I could also give that Taunt 1 health, which would be kind of nice. So he's got a Cleave, obviously. And I can take out this Light Spawn with the use of my Heroic Strike and my Squire, which I will do. Get rid of it. Not have to worry about it. Deal the 2 damage with this guy and still leave him on the board. To tell you the truth, our Argent Squire did a lot more for us than I intended it to, which is fantastic. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy about being able to use that Argent Squire for a good long while. We could silence that minion, which would be kind of nice, but I'd rather toss out my Sunwalker and then leave it at that. He'll probably attack this guy, which is totally fine because that'll do 2 damage, and it'll allow me to maybe, if he plays another character, be able to use the Cleave. Unless he decides to attack and then use his, you know, use his, heal to heal something, you know? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Cleric, that's fine. It's a good play. Hopefully, this works out how I intend it to, which one of the 2 that dies is that Taunt. Of course not. Of course not. So how are we going to do this? Well, we can take him out. not going to cost us anything because of the shield. We can silence this motherfucker. Sorry, bruh. Become a 2-2. Call out our spider tank, and then we'll leave it at that. I think that was a pretty good play. Allowed us to get a little bit ahead and do some good damage to him and take out his advantages, which were the Wind Fury with increased attack and health, and obviously his other guy. So, it's pretty good. He's going to heal himself. That's totally fine. Will he attack once? He will. Interesting. How do I want to handle this? How do I want to handle this? How do I want to handle this? Let's call it you. Give you 1 health. Attack this guy. He will gain attack. Attack this guy. He will gain attack again. Let's armor up a little bit. Let's call out this guy, and let's just throw out the Mana Addict just for funsies. Just to put a little bit more pressure on him and what he is doing. So now we got that 6-4. We'll see if it pays off for us. Didn't think it was going to. That was a well-played play. Let's see what else he has, though. Those are some of the cards that I really hate. They just destroy minions for nothing, you know? And it's just like, you can work so hard to get a minion up. And I mean, I understand it's a balancing thing, and it works. It's just pretty frustrating. Yeah, it is what it is, though. Gurabashi Berserker. It's a good card. It's a good card. Huh. Let's throw out our Axe Flinger. Let's get a little bit of armor in here. We could throw out the Hobgoblin as well. But do I want to is the question. Not really. I just kind of want to hero down on him right now. I'll save the Hobgoblin for the next turn. Because I could always play more than one, you know. So, yeah. Let's see how this goes. Leaving the Gurabashi alone may have been a mistake, because he can do that dumb shit where he doubles the health of all that, and all kinds of stupid shit with the Gurabashi Berserker. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a tactic. That is a tactic of many a priest deck, is using the Gurabashi to just fucking overpower everything, but we'll see how it goes. If it goes like that, it goes like that. But I got a lot of damage on the board, I got a decent amount of protection, and I can attack him directly regardless, so that's good. Arcane Nullifier. It's a good card. It's a good card. And he's going to heal it. That's well played. Alright, so here's what we do. Throw you out. And we freeze you. Now, we got to deal with this guy. And we'll deal with him like that. Deals 2 damage to him, obviously. How do I want to handle this?
What a rush.
He'll stay frozen, which is good. I take the chance, making him an 8-4, and he'll probably heal him. But we'll see how that kind of goes. Anything that dies, if the Flesh-Eating Ghoul stays on the board, he will gain, obviously, attack. But if he has anything that's clearing, I'll be in trouble because I don't have any. I only have the Hobgoblin in my hand. So we are at a kind of an interesting point where we also have 14 damage on the board. So we have a. You know, we can almost kill him this turn if he just decides to do nothing. He's clearly contemplating whatever that card is right here. So, we wait. We click on Spider Pustules and we wait. Open this. Click on these. He doesn't have much time left. I don't know what's going on if his... I don't know what's happening right now. If he's contemplating or if his game froze, maybe? I mean, if his game froze, then good for me, I guess. I could sacrifice a little bit to get... Oh, wow. I don't know what happened. Well, we're gonna call out both of these. We're gonna throw everything out here. I'm gonna get rid of this dude. And that's game over. Because now we have enough to kill him. I don't know what happened. But we won. I don't know why he didn't play cards. He's clearly stuck for some reason. Maybe he got yelled at by his mommy or something. We got Golden Shield Block. Game Find Armor, draw a card. Very good card. That I do like. We obviously don't have it in this deck, but boom! We got a win! That's great! I love getting at least one win in Arena. It makes it almost feel a little bit worth it. So, that's going to do it for this episode, though. Hopefully, you know, we'll get more wins, here in the future. If you did enjoy this episode, you can leave a like. If you didn't, you can leave a dislike. It's up to you. But regardless, I'm glad you watched it. And I'll be back for more Hearthstone on the next episode, which is probably going to be like right after this. So, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!